I'm Dr. Ryan DeBell from The Movement Fix. This is warm-up and movement preparation for 16.4. We know we're dealing with 4 movements in this event, and we want to make sure our bodies are primed and ready to go. This video is what you should do in the 10 to 15 minutes right before the event to get yourself ready. And the warm-up consists of 4 things. And these things are going to get us ready for the range of motion demands and the loading demands of the event. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you each individual movement, then I'm going to go through the whole thing for 1 round, and I'll bring it all together in terms of how you should program this. So the first move that we're going to do gets us ready for the demands of the bottom position of the deadlift. So we've done this before in previous videos. We're going to do it here because it makes sense. We're going to do straight leg raising. So this leg will be bent, this leg is straight, hands are at the sides, and I'm just going to lift my leg up and back down. I'm going to go 10 reps each leg, and I'm trying to create some tension in my abdomen so I get the musculature prepared for deadlifting. So I'm going to go 10 reps each leg just like this. Now, after that, I'm going to stay body weight, and I'm going to go right into a lateral lunge or a Cossack squat, which we saw previously as well. I'm going to go pretty wide with my legs. I'm going to lunge over to one side, and then I'm going to come up, and then I'm going to lunge over to the other side. And this is going to get me ready and prepared for the demands in the wall ball shot. Now, immediately after that, I'm going to start with a little bit of a light deadlift. I'm going to do only 3 reps because we're already going to do a lot of reps. So I'm just going to go down, pick it up, and come back down. So throughout the warm-up, I'm going to increase that weight as I continue through the reps, so I'm primed to lift the 225. And then lastly, we have to think about the demands of the handstand push-up, because with the standard and the way that you have to slide up the wall, you want to make sure that your arms are ready for the demand of getting to that final reach overhead. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a push-up into a downward dog with a little bit of what's called a scap press to get myself that extra inch of range of motion that I'm going to want. So I'm going to go down into a push-up. I'm going to push there, and then I'm going to do a down dog. But what I'm thinking about is this. If you watch what I can do with my arms, I could let myself sort of sink towards the ground, or I can push myself away from the ground. We want to go and push ourselves away from the ground. So that way, when we get into the handstand push-up, you'd have that little bit of extra reach, which is going to help make sure you get the reps as you try to get over that line. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through a full round in fast motion so you can see what it looks like, and then we'll come back and talk about the details. Okay, so as we saw, 10 straight leg raises each leg, 5 of those lateral lunge squats each leg. Then we go 3 deadlifts, and then I'm going to do 5 of the push-up into the down dog with the scap press. Now each round, I'm going to do this 5 rounds. Each round I'm going to get a little bit heavier in the deadlift so that when I get to the working weight at the start of the event, I'm ready to go and I'm ready for that load. Now, some people will need additional work on their overhead mobility for the handstand push-up. So if you need to do that, get that in, and you might want to do a few reps of the handstand push-up before you get into the workout at the end of this warm-up. So that's what I got for you guys for the warm-up for 16.4. If you don't already follow the Movement Fix on Facebook, make sure you go to facebook.com/Movement Fix, and make sure to follow us on Instagram @the Movement Fix. I'll see you guys next week.